Hello, travelers. I am Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. In today's live stream, we will be continuing our Expeditions Rome playthrough. All right, we started this before the game actually launched, and we were able to do that thanks to THQ Nordic being kind enough to provide us with a review key. All right, and there is a review out, at least a mini review, an initial thoughts kind of review out on the channel that you can check out if you'd like. And there will be an entire full review of the game once we have completed it. All right. So anyways, here we are. We have this divide and conquer quest that we need to complete. It requires us to infiltrate Mithridates' war camp, which is currently besieging Kyzikos. All right, and that's where we're going to be heading. And that's what we're going to be doing. So let's start heading that way. All right, so we discovered a Legion mission. You know, that's cool, but not really anything too important. Not anything that we're gonna really worry about right now. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's go grab some of that food. I actually like that. Oh, never mind. Looks like we had our legion set to do something else. I don't quite recall what, but as soon as that is finished, then we'll be heading over this way for that food. And here we go. Here's Kyzikos. $300,000? All right, we're not attacking that. No, thank you. We will get super owned. Ah, here we go. Here's the war camp. Went a little past it there. Let's get started. All right. Okay, so here we are. We need to select, we have to have Khalida and we have to have ourselves. So, I'm not even sure why it's giving us this screen since we can't add anybody else. It does make sense though, because she is the member of the Speculatores. And this is their kind of mission. But anyways, how's everybody out there? Has anybody actually bought the game yet? Played the game? I'd be interested in hearing about that from any of you if you have, what you've thought so far. Or maybe you've just been watching some streams of it today, and you can provide your impressions from that perspective.
I like you better in Roman armor, but the uniform fits you at least.
All right. Wonder if we could actually romance her. There's been a couple times we've at least been able to kind of flirt. It's got this heart here. Let's try that.
You sound like the boys back home. They said Mithridates had 300,000 men. Seeing this, I believe it.
Yeah, just for perspective, we have 3,000. So he's got, what, 100? Yeah, 100 times as many as we do. We definitely do not want to attack that, that's for sure. And that's why we're here. Subterfuge will win the day today.
If we make even one mistake, we may not have a choice. Sorry, we'll be fine. Just let me handle the sentries.
Oh there, scouts. Has your journey been long?
To tatter us with your passphrase, Lokagos. We've been far afield for near a month. You think we've kept up with your latest codes?
Don't run your mouth at me. It takes a passphrase to enter camp, and I don't make exceptions.
I guess this is where I tell you to go talk to my superior to sort this out, but I don't think either of us wants to drag the Strategos out here, nor do I want to wait in the heat while you get him. Why don't we just skip the theater so we can get a bath and you can go back to your dice game? I offer you this bottle of fine Sicilian wine to wash away whatever guilt you might feel for such minor dereliction of duty.
This is a fine vintage.
They look like good people to me. And that does look like a good wine. I say let them through.
Very well. Go on in. But it's not because of the wine.
Of course not, Lokagos. Good luck with the dice.
All right, smooth talker. It's probably a good thing we didn't open our mouth. We may not have done so well as what she did. Is anybody out there experiencing any type of slowdown or lag possibly? Because I'm getting a warning to turn down my video settings because of lag. Now, at any rate, I'm gonna just go ahead and turn them down a bit. Just in case. Alright, so we need to find and secure the contract.
My aunt's family lives in Kizikos, you know. It feels weird to sit out here waiting for them to starve.
Seems like a lot of these soldiers, from what we've seen in this stream and our previous ones, do not really want to be here assaulting Kizikos. I'm hoping that we can end up using that to our advantage. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I have no power to overrule an Imperator. You know that.
I only need you to discredit the campaign of Licinius Lucullus.
You made it impossible for me to turn the Senate when you cornered Marcus Aurelius Cotta. Rome will not leave one of their own behind, least of all a consul.
As long as he is safe and sound inside the walls of Calcedon, I still believe he can be rescued. Then we must take the city and secure him as hostage.
One thing at a time. I heard rumors that Troas and Mysia are on the cusp of leaving your alliance.
Impossible. I have contingencies to ensure their loyalty.
I hope you're right. Without them, your siege on Kizikos is lost.
My army outnumbers Lucullus's legions 25 times.
Don't underestimate him. That is the mistake Archelaus made.
Keep the supplies flowing, Scaevola. That's all I need from you. I will take Kitsikos and Chalcedon, and you will reap the rewards.
Corvinus will see to it personally. He is among my best men.
My services are yours as long as the Senator commands, Your Majesty.
Very good. Safe journey home, Senator.
Oh, I'm not going home. My brother is handling things just fine in Rome. I'm going to see a mutual friend in Thracia.
Ah, yes. Give him my regards.
I shall. Good day, Your Majesty.
Oh, there he is. Come on, just plunge a knife into his heart. Of course, if we do that, we're certainly dead, so... yeah. Probably better that we actually did not do that. Ooh, some loot. Are they going to mind me stealing their stuff? Let's find out.
Soldier, tell me, what news from the outskirts of the war? They understand they are outnumbered. Lucullus is hatching some plan to turn it to his advantage, no doubt. Your accent. You sound Roman. I see. Why did you join my war? That she does not, but nor does she belong to Pontus. Bithynia is caught between two mighty nations, and she will go to the mightiest. That is the way of the world. He is a formidable commander, and very well cultured for a Roman. He is known as a lover of Hellenic culture, and he is the ruler of a mighty nation, but he is no Cornelius Sulla. This time, Pontus will prevail. So say the reports. The new legatus of the second of Lucullus's legions. Soon, he will decorate a cross along the road to Rome. Mark my words. Archelaus was the finest general of his generation. And he was a dear friend. They are a stubborn people. Or else they would have succumbed like Mysia and Troas. It's a well-fortified city, but they will not hold out for long unless our enemy finds a way to relieve them. We must ensure that doesn't happen. The Roman senator, Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola. He has vested business interests in this region, and he is a good friend of Pontus. You are uncommonly well informed. Best not speak too openly of such matters.
That may have been a mistake.
I encourage my soldiers to voice their opinions. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this war with me today. Now, be about your business.
All right, that's a bit unexpected.
Did you see the Roman talking to the king?
I was out front when you arrived.
Why is there?
All right, so we're here for a contract. It's probably in the command tent, which I believe is in here. Wow, they just let us walk into the command tent? Really?
That must be it.
Okay.
We won't get an opportunity like this again, so let's make sure we've made the most of it before we leave.
All right, we'll take that. Heck yeah. Schematic. Of course, we need to get a blacksmith first, but you know, that'll happen eventually. That was much easier than I expected. Like, I guess we did get a bit of info. but I was definitely expecting a little more from here. Take your time. War can take years. There's no time limit. So go ahead and take as much time as you'd like to explore the world map, craft items, and talk to people. What kind of terribly designed game would put a time limit on that? Seems almost like they're taking a shot at Pathfinder, our favorite game here on the Lorespire channel. Oh, let's go ahead and manage our party. It seems that we have gained a level, which is cool, or at least somebody has. Probably her. No? There we go. It's that is pretty awesome, but it's only for one turn also. Let's go ahead and go with... You want to go with that. Having a knockdown is pretty nice. A little crowd control never hurt anybody, except for the enemy, of course. We're going to increase our sneak attack skill there with him. Seems he's hurt. Yeah, so let's go ahead and treat that. And yeah, we have so many items now that go ahead and equip that. That'll give us some armor. All right, I think we're good. So let's go back down here. Head to the temple. Oh, an observatory, huh? We do not have that, that's for sure. Wait a minute. Nice. Kinda want to go grab that treasure now. The Wise Master. Several times throughout your travels in this region, you have heard rumors of a wise philosopher hermit who lives on a towering and inhospitable mountain peak, who will pass his wisdom on to any who dares to make the arduous climb to his home. This morning you see that very peak on the horizon, rising tall and forbidding above the other mountains that surround it. Its shape is unmistakable. We're going up the mountain. Pleased with your boldness and excited to learn the truth behind the rumors, your Praetorians lead the way as you veer towards the mountain. It's several hours of travel until you locate a good place for a camp. You dismount and prepare to climb. It's only a little after noon when you begin the ascent. You've brought warm clothes, a sack of day rations, and 2 flasks of water. At first, it's easy going. There is even a path, and the weather is clear. As the afternoon wears on, however, the climb becomes more difficult. The path is steeper, the ground less even, and the air grows thin and cold. Suddenly, pebbles roll loose under your feet and send you careening over the edge into a steep drop. That's not good. Do I survive? Hopefully. You dig your fingers into the rocky ground and scrape your arms and hands painfully as you fall. Eventually, your efforts slow you enough that you are able to find a purchase with your sandals. Looking down, your stomach twists at the abyss beneath you. Ooh, that was close. Slowly and straining with effort, you climb the rock again, taking great care where you place your hands and feet. After what feels like hours, you make it back to the place where the path gave way and caused you to fall. Rattled but undeterred, you continue your climb until hours later you reach the summit where you are faced with a modest stone hut. Chimney smoke rises lazily from a hole in its roof. The hermit comes out to greet you, pleased to have company. It's been months since anyone last attempted to journey, he explains. He invites you in and offers you a poultice to treat your scraped skin. Then you talk. The wise old philosopher has dedicated his life to the philosophy of the body. He has mastered 2 ancient techniques, and he will teach you one if you desire it. His lessons in the philosophy of asceticism will teach you to reduce your need for food. You will not need to eat as often. His personal breakthrough in philosophy of Stoicism will teach you to bear your injuries well and keep illness from taking hold of you. I think I would prefer to have my constitution strengthened. You spend a few days with the wise master, listening to his teachings in the evening and experiencing his way of life during the day. You help him tend to his garden and herd his sheep. When you finally take your leave of him and head back down the mountain, you feel enriched with understanding. Your Praetorians receive you with visible elation and eagerly question you about your experiences. Once their curiosities are finally sated, you continue along your journey. Well, that's pretty cool. So it seems there are ways to gain traits that you don't necessarily start out with through events, it would appear. All right, let's enter the fishing village. What awaits us within? Characters you bring on quests will often get a little more experience than those you leave behind, but the majority of experience is awarded to everyone. Well, that's cool. Good to know too. Definitely contending with some longer load times than I would prefer here, but that's probably a hardware issue more than a game issue.
If Cassius is here, he picked a bad place to hide. In a village like this, everyone knows everyone else. Let's ask around, Legate. There are many ways to loosen a tongue.
They may not be easily persuaded, but everyone accepts Roman currency.
Question the villagers about Cassius's whereabouts. Yes, we would like to find this traitor, would we not?
Roman legionary. That means trouble.
Roman legionary. Let's see.
Quite the commotion from your yard last night.
It was a fox disturbing the hens. Camilla chased it off.
Oh, here we go. Efthymios. Let's see what Efthymios has to say.
Customers, hello. I am Efthymios. What can I do for you?
Well, I have the best shrimps you will ever see in your life, for instance.
I can try.
We're looking for a man named Cassius. Do you know where we can find him?
Village, so I couldn't say. But if he lives here, he will eventually visit the market. After all, everyone gets hungry. It's a small and insignificant village, like so many others around here. We are simple folk. We fish and grow olives. Today, I support Rome wholeheartedly. Tomorrow, who knows? These are grand topics. I am too small to care about such things. And safe. The women, of course. Nectarius over there is your next best bet. He knows everyone. A strange question. Not a lot of places to hide in this village. I would simply hide at home. The houses here all look the same to an outsider. Huh? And I would surround myself with guards, if I could afford it. Drawing a blank? Happens to all of us every now and then. Eat shrimp. It's good for your mind.
Alright, well, we got a small amount of information there.
Find the best of stores. I, Theodoros, have all sorts of spices. Not sure, but I have seen a man walking around with a bunch of guards. Maybe he's the one you're looking for. Not often, once or twice a week. I do not follow him home when he leaves. Are you sure you do not wish to try my spice?
I'm good. So we're looking for a home with a bunch of guards outside of it. Oh. Oh, look. Ask and ye shall receive.
Salvete, can I help you? depends. Who's asking? Ah, in that case, no. I have never heard of Cassius.
All right, let's battle. Oh, I do not like that. What is that? That one's a little worrisome. An assassin. We have not faced an assassin before. All right. All right, so here we are, the preparation phase where we can just kind of set up our armies for anybody who isn't aware of how this works. Or we can set up our party members. We're gonna put you there, you there. We'll have our DPS here, melee DPS. We got a couple of archers, which is helpful. Yeah, I think they're actually probably pretty good where they're at. And we're actually going to put our player character, the Legatus, over here. All right. So combat begins. We're going to engage here against him. Overpower should be good. Oh, you know what? I already messed up. We were supposed to start with you to inspire everybody. Start off with a nice damage increase, and we're going to see if maybe we can can't see him. I was not expecting that. Really? The wall is not that tall. All right, that's unfortunate. Still can't see him? Come on. Alright, since he was an untrained fighter, we get our action point back, which is cool. Except for the not being able to see anybody part. That one kind of sucks. Alright, that's pretty much everything from everybody.
Now you see me.
Alright, so assassins can turn invisible. That's good to know. Oh, hey, Randall. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. Sorry about that. How's your day been going? I noticed earlier in the Discord, I didn't understand exactly what you were saying necessarily, but it seemed like maybe you were saying your day sucked a little bit, which is highly unfortunate. Hope that's not the case. My day was not the best. My son had an asthma attack, and I had to take off work early to get him to the doctor, and yeah, we had to get a bunch of medicine and stuff for him, an inhaler that I guess he's gonna have to start using, or at least if he has another asthma attack, he'll use it. So yeah, not the best day as far as all that is concerned. All right, that's fine. Let's get up. Wasn't there an assassin here? He must have moved. Yeah, just a little hectic, just kind of getting settled in and all of that. With the new job, that kind of hecticity, whatever you would call it, I'm not really sure. I definitely do appreciate you showing up, though. Thought there might be a little more interest with this being the launch day for this game, but you're actually the first person that I've seen. You know, and it's nice to not be talking to myself anymore, so that's cool. Thanks for that. Nice. They panicked. Whenever they panic, they'll just start doing stupid stuff, usually running away, sometimes attacking their own allies. Nice. I love that reach. We didn't really need it there, but being able to attack from 3 squares away is freaking awesome. Although that weapon's a little low on damage, I need to find an updated version of it. And hopefully soon I will. Okay, now here's something good to note. We haven't really seen too much of. You see how this arrow's green and then it turns yellow? Okay, if your target is in the yellow part of an arc whenever you're firing an arrow, then that means you're dealing reduced damage. And eventually that yellow part of the arc will turn red, and if it's in a red part, you're doing severely reduced damage. Just to let anybody who's watching know. We're actually going to move up, see if we can get out of that green. And I want to take out this assassin before he does something stupid and kills one of us or something. Oh wow, the assassin has armor. Nice. Yeah, it kind of sucked about my son, but you know, it's just one of those things. I don't know, we had this storm blow in, and I think it was just allergens in the air or something got to him, and Hopefully we don't really have to use the inhaler too much or do too much with that stuff. You know, it's the first time it's ever happened, so hopefully it's not going to be a regular thing. I don't think it will be. All right. Yeah, I remember you saying that you enjoyed it, that you had played it before and that you really liked it. I'm definitely enjoying the game so far. You know, it's quite a bit different from Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, but it's a lot of fun in its own ways. The depth in combat and the way that you can use terrain and things like that is actually a lot of fun and really cool. I've definitely been enjoying that aspect quite a bit. All right, well, that looks to be just about everything we can do here. Don't want him to move anymore. Give them an attack of opportunity. That's probably not a good idea.
You're all idiots! We're going to die! Be careful, you fool!
Nice.
Oh, not there! It's an old injury.
Heck yeah. Definitely liking that ability. It's pretty cool. The interrupt ability where you can fire arrows whenever they move. It's the only way that I've found so far to get multiple attacks per turn, besides he doesn't have the skill anymore, but he did have a weapon skill that allowed him to attack with twice in a turn, but it was for half damage. Ooh, our shield's pretty low there. Go ahead and brace. Restore some shield strength. And then we're gonna overpower him. That should finish him off, I believe. And it does. Awesome sauce. Just move you up here for now. Where's our player character? There we are. We should be able to use our incredibly long reach here to finish him off. Heck yeah. And see, as we're killing enemies, we're getting morale bonuses and they're losing morale. Morale actually plays a pretty significant part in this game from what I've seen so far. It can make or break a battle at times. I believe this is the last one. One thing I do wish they have that they seem to be lacking is, you know, just like a list of enemies up here at top. So we can count how many there are left, what type they are, how much life they have, stuff like that. I mean, I guess maybe that is less realistic, but it would definitely be convenient. All right, he's bleeding, so we're just gonna go ahead and end our turn. That bleed damage should finish him off. Awesome. And we are victorious.
Stop! Please, stop! There is no need for this senseless violence. This is a peaceful community. Why are you fighting my guards? I don't know the man you're talking about. Try asking down by the docks, but again, we are a peaceful community. Please don't resort to violence against my fellow townsfolk.
They're the ones who attacked. I didn't believe them, which maybe I should have. Although I'm not sure if I should be taking you at your word, but you know, whatever.
My name is Laumen Dondas. I'm a landowner, farmer, and merchant. I'm certainly not complaining. I am well liked in Troas. People know me as someone who invests in the community and guides us towards prosperity. Produce and, well, many fish. My business is preservation of fish through smoking and salting, and distribution to our neighboring towns. If you must. Come inside and take a look around, but I would ask that your people please wait in the entrance hall.
You know, it's like some of them actually pretty relaxed response to us just kind of killing 7 guards. All right. It's definitely worth it though. We're getting some loot. Not sure if we found any robes before. All right, cool. See you back in a bit.
What can I do for you? There is little to tell.
This game had something like a perception skill. I would swear that I'm like missing the perception check or something. I just feel like there should be something here. Although I gotta say it's looking like probably not.
Do you know if that wine merchant down by the water sells vinegar? We've nothing left.
I'll ask her on my way out.
Alright, said to check down by the docks, but I'm not seeing anybody that I can even talk to. Maybe up here? Well, there is Callus over there. We haven't spoken to Callus. At least I don't believe we have.
Mithridates has seized another shipment of grain.
Me Hercules. Well, at least we'll always have plenty of fish.
Good day, good day. Come closer, don't be shy. You're Romans, if I'm not mistaken. I know you appreciate good wine. Am I right? Many in this village do not, I'm afraid. Perhaps the smell of fish has dulled their nose to more exquisite aromas. My name is Callis. I am a vintner. Please let me know if anything catches your eye. That does ring a bell. Indeed, I believe I may have sold a few caskets from that vineyard in the past. I'm sorry, I do not. I don't believe your vineyard has been producing much in the past several years. I do have a very fine amphora of Sanguis Jovis, harvested in the year of Livius Drusus, if you're looking for something special.
Is it me? Because I would kill for a taste of that.
I thought you might know of it. Because you're a colleague of sorts, I'll sell it to you for a mere 2,000 denarii.
2,000 denarii? That's, Oh, apparently we don't have anybody in our party with this logos trait. Which I guess would be akin to diplomacy. Which I thought we were... This game was kind of lacking in those kinds of checks. Although it wouldn't be a check, it would just be if somebody has the trait or not.
As you wish. Is there something else I can help you with?
Alright, so we can come back here and buy a bottle of ridiculously overpriced wine later if we'd like. That's good to know, I guess. Although it is part of a quest, so maybe it would be worth it.
Chips sold separately.
Oh, Nectaros. Or Nectarios. I do believe we were supposed to speak to him.
Welcome to Nectarios' world of fish.
And welcome back there, Random. Hope you got something good on the menu for dinner tonight.
Probably. I am not good with people's faces. I recognize fish. Why are you looking for this, Cassius, was it? Of course. It's just that I have a lot of customers. No idea which Cassius it is you are looking for. No offense, but you are vastly outnumbered. Do try if you wish to be taught a painful lesson by all these fishermen.
All right, I think we're about to slaughter a whole village. Oh, no, we do not have a legion garrisoned here. Perhaps we should have. What's the worst that can happen, right? Can we save? No, we can't save. I welcome the challenge. Doesn't really seem to be that many fishermen, unless... I don't know, I guess we'll see. I feel like maybe there are more that I cannot see. So I feel like maybe we shouldn't kill him. I don't know, maybe we should. We'll see how much damage he does. If he does too much damage, then we'll kill him. If not, we'll try to preserve him. All right, that's as good as anything, I suppose. Popcorn and juice. All right, the dinner of champions. Oh yeah. All right, back in my World of Warcraft playing days, which, you know, we're talking like 14 years ago now. Since I was like really hardcore into that. It was like Red Bull, Mountain Dew, and Hot Pockets were about the only things I ever ate at any time. That was pretty much it. It was like work, sleep, and Warcraft was like just about it back in those days. Really feel like it would have been better to not start slaughtering the citizens. Oh well. Too late for that now, I suppose. Alright, that was actually more than what I wanted to do there with him. Had to go around like that to avoid the attack of opportunity. You back over there. Let's use this. So if anybody comes, we'll take them out. And we can't really do anything with you, so I think we're good to go.
Trouble, friend?
Yeah, I actually started with Warcraft like maybe in 96, 97 with Warcraft 2. Was it War? Oh, what was the second one called? 3 was Reign of Chaos. 1 was what was it? The Dark Tide maybe, or I don't know, I can't remember what it's actually called. But anyways, yeah, I got that game for PlayStation. And that really got me into Warcraft. And then Warcraft 3 came out, and that game was awesome. The story was great. And whenever I was younger like that, I liked, to actually play competitively. And you could do that online. And that got me hooked. So whenever World of Warcraft came out, I just stuck to that and like nothing else. Well, this may not be good. Is this our first bug? I've not encountered a bug yet in this game, but it seems like we may have here. Beyond the Dark Portal. No, I think Beyond the Dark Portal was the like the expansion or sequel. Yeah. Anyways, it's not that important. All right, and it looks like we can probably log down our first bug. like everything here to get things to restart or keep going or something. We're going to reload. Okay, good. It looks like it saved at the beginning of this battle, so I guess we'll go ahead and go with that. But that's definitely unfortunate. All right, come on, let's reload. Try this again, hopefully this time without the game breaking bug. I guess it's not really game breaking because it is just auto saved. But it was definitely unfortunate. Nice, nice. Well, seems this one's starting out a little bit better than what the other one did. Yeah, first bug. I was bragging about it in that little mini review that I did too, my first thoughts. You know, 12 hours of playing and not a single bug, I thought that was really impressive. Of course, after playing Wrath of the Righteous, you know, there's quite a few bugs, so... it's definitely a lot better than that. Still unfortunate though. There we go. Sure. Oh man, we didn't get the shredded armor. Yeah, oh well. Boom, flanked and dead. Although it's just now occurring to me that I had him marked with this guy, so I probably should have attacked him with him. Oh well. What's done is done. I would like to give him a chance to like cower and surrender and then tell us what we want to know, but I guess that's not going to happen.
Speak now. Where is he?
Do not kill me, please. I was just trying to protect a friend. He lives over there. Thank you. I won't.
I bet he was lying to us. Hopefully not, but... Oh, we've got some skill points to spend, so let's go ahead and do that. Party management, skills... Let's see now. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. We might have to have somebody spec into being a hunter just to see what that's like. Ooh, a pointy stick. All right, let's pull up our journal. There we go. Over here is where Cassius is. All right, well, let's start heading that way. Bandit Siloy.
Ha! Over my dead body. Romans, alarm!
Doesn't seem like there's really too many enemies to be worried about here, which is good. And then, of course, we'll inspire everybody. Now that that's done, let's go start finishing them all off. Ooh, there is an assassin. That might be a bit of a problem. Hit him with some sand. Blinded. That ability is so friggin' awesome. You have to have a free hand to do it, and so far Bestia is actually the only one that I found that can do it. But seems to always work. And yeah, it's like definitely a very useful debuff. We're gonna have to knock down the door, aren't we? That's somewhat unfortunate. Oh, I did not notice that archer over there. Is there any way for us to get up here? No, no. Dang. Guess we're just gonna have to let him hit us. Oh wow, there are a lot of assassins here, huh?
Stand your ground. Let them come to us.
What do you mean random? What enemies am I fight? Are you just asking like the classes, or are you asking like the actual names of the enemies that I'm hunting for, that I'm set against? Wow, that's quite a bit. Let's whittle those down some. You know what? We should hit him. Shred that armor. Dang. There he is. Found him. Oh, nice. Critical. He gets stacks of bloodthirsty. Each one increases his damage by 15%. That's why it's good to have him take out the weaker enemies that he can like one-shot, because his damage can get up pretty high if you take out a few enemies with him. anyways, if you're talking about just like what types of troops, it's mostly been like legionnaires, you know, archers, support units. There are some assassins. I've actually faced an alchemist, which makes me really hopeful that at some point I'll get the ability to recruit an alchemist into my own party, because it'd be really cool to actually have some AoE and kind of like quasi-magical type unit. Wouldn't really be magic, but at least a unit that could, you know, do some things like mostly like AoE damage, I guess, and status effects and stuff that you could normally do with a caster in other games. So I'm really hoping that we do get a shot at getting an alchemist at some point. Get our archers out of harm's way.
Not the face!
Alright, so they're damage on this turn. Nice. See, with that harried we put on him, that decreases damage by 25%. And then he wasn't even able to bypass our armor with the remaining damage that he had. So, very nice. And it seems this Cassius guy is trying to run away. There we go. Action point restored. Finish this one off. Bam. There we go. Cassius, the traitor, has been dealt with.
You bastards. Hold your tongue, or I will cut it out.
We'll have you take him back, since you're not actually one of our... Oh, it's got to be a companion. Okay. Oh, no. There we go.
Understood. Start moving, traitor.
And then there were 5, but I don't think we're gonna have any more battling or anything else to do that's that we really need to have a full party for. I imagine we didn't even really need it there. Oh wow, instead of attacking the door, I could have just looted the key off of his corpse, so that's something to keep in mind for later. Yeah. Instead of attacking a door, check the corpses. Maybe you'll find a key. And we've not been this way. Probably not anything worth worrying about, but...
What happened? By Zeus, what a massacre!
Oh, looks like we can get out of here. So anyways, Random, how's the Wrath of the Righteous playthrough been going? And I'm sure you got the did you get to assault the Grey Garrison yet and make it through Act 1, or have you been too busy playing, or not playing, too busy working and, you know, dealing with other stuff? All right, well, let's return here. We need to return to the Temple of Apollon and to Mysia anyways. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, for anybody who's not aware, this is your time, which you're not actually given a time limit for anything specific, like you have to do this by this time, or you fail or something bad happens. There's nothing like that. But it does keep track of time. And, you know, every 8 hours, your units consume food, so you have to keep enough rations. And, you know, soldiers that are wounded, they'll have a timer, you know, to be treated and be able to fight again. You know, manpower recovered is actually for your army, and the triage is actually for the Praetorians that can join you in battle or join you in your party. And while I'm thinking of it, if you haven't done so, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a ton, and we'd really appreciate it. And we're going to be doing more live streams of Expeditions Rome in the coming weeks. And of course, we're still playing our Grenadier Alchemist Lich, and we will be playing that in the coming weeks as well. That's a Last Aslanti mode core difficulty playthrough, and we're just finishing the Midnight Fane, you know, so we've only got acts 4, 5, and 6 to go. We're about halfway through the game, more than halfway. You know, that's been really interesting, so you subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss us whenever we go live with that. There will also be a full review for this game coming as soon as I complete it, and I may do some other videos explaining things like army management and the large-scale battles, some stuff like that, at least if it seems like that's something that people are looking for. And also, we do have memberships available for Lorespire now, so if you want to help support the community even more than what you already do, you know, become a member of Lorespire, and you can get some, or you'll get a badge, nice custom badge, and you'll get access to some cool emotes that we had custom made. And there are some other perks too. You know, click on the memberships tab below to check out what all the perks are. All right, now we're here. Let's talk to Cassius.
You have ruined everything.
The next thing out of your mouth should be the name of the person you're working for, son.
I did what I did for the sake of my people. Kill me if you want. You wouldn't dare. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm useless in a kitchen. I think the knife is stuck. Here, let me just...
Ah! Oh, please! Stop! I'll tell you anything! Senator Vitellius Scaevola.
Your brother-in-law.
Scaevola is working with the pirates, providing them with protection from Roman authorities. In return, the senator takes a cut from all the plunder.
That is absurd.
Well, they do pay taxes. Everything was going fine until Lucullus and Cotter started their campaign against the pirates. So Skyebola struck a deal with King Mithridates.
Collusion with the enemy. What does Mithridates get out of it?
How should I know?
All right, we're really getting into some intrigue, and wow, I didn't see that coming. We met that senator earlier, and I didn't realize that he was our brother-in-law. So yeah, the plot thickens.
But you can't.
But we can. We just won't, for now.
The king will retain Asia Minor, and the pirates will continue plundering coastal towns. All of the silver and the gold will be divided between Skyebola and Mithridates.
Good boy.
Yeah, I don't know. We were playing this in the beginning as like a pretty clean cut, like straight, fair, for the people, not really doing anything too evil or morally questionable. But here in the last few hours, we've kind of turned a little more morally questionable. It's actually cool that there are choices for whichever way you want to play your character.
We have to report this to the council.
Legate, here. The boy's armor. He won't need it anymore.
All right, so we're gonna have to go back to the camp, but first we're going to go to the Temple of Apollon and deliver the contract that we need to do anything here first. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna go there and deliver the contract that we stole from Mithridates. Some of these names are not always the easiest to pronounce, that's for sure. I don't think we really need any of that. Let's see if we have gained the ability to upgrade our camp any further. We had a Praetorian that was good at finding things. Scavenger, this one.
Please, excuse me.
You know, one thing we actually do not know how to do, and we need to figure this out, is how to replace our tactical item. I wonder if they auto-replaced.
Legate, I am at your service as always.
Care too much about the bath.
Hope he's executed for what he did.
Me and the boys are going to throw rotten food at him when our shift ends.
Good night. You best believe I will.
Our way, Legate. I am pleased to report all is well. Sure, there is some grumbling now and then, but that is part of military life. The Legionari respect your command.
Oh damn, you've been working 10 hours a day? That's about what I've been working. So yeah, I feel your pain on that, Randall. And I actually have the next 2 days off. Although we think I may be getting some bad news on Saturday, and most of Saturday maybe dealing with that bad news, but Still, I'll be off the next 2 days, which is pretty nice considering that I had to work like 10 of the last 12, I think. Okay, this I believe is going to restore. Here we go, replenish our tactical items. So now we can come to our commander's tent and we can replenish. Actually want to replenish bandages. Elam is kind of, it's useful, but the bandages are definitely much more useful. You assign one of your Praetorians to your tent. They will work on replenishing items for free, granting you a number of free replenishes over time so you can save your resources. Okay, and that's what we actually just did. We set one of our Praetorians to work in here, the one that's a scavenger, because he can do it more quickly. Bandages are just about the only way to heal in this game, and we'd been without them for a while. Yeah, so it's good to have those back. I think there is another ability that you can get if you have the doctor or physician trait.
I have an idea.
It lets you heal a small amount, but it's not very much.
A small bath here in camp.
All right, we do not need to do that. What's this well? Oh, refill our water. That's actually pretty cool. We can refill our water without going to camp by using the well. I do wish that it would highlight our resources better, because you gotta kind of just remember where they are. Or at least if there's a way to highlight them. I've not figured it out. But that's one thing that would certainly be more convenient if we could do that. Those are the mountaintop ruins. We've already been there. Thought there was another lumber mill somewhere that we could take. Oh, it's a tannery. It hasn't been pacified yet. Alright, I guess we have to pacify the area first. I think the only way to pacify this area is to deal with Kizikos. The siege that's going on there, that is. Actually, let's head to the Temple of Apollon. We do have a quest to turn in there. Also, as far as alchemists are concerned, they have this picture right here that keeps showing up whenever we load very often, and it's just teasing the hell out of me. Want an alchemist in the party. But alas, the game cares not for what I want. Alright, well, let's get up here. We're going to deliver this contract to... Oops. When is it? There we go. Let's track that one. And here we go. To Theopolis. He was on the side of Mithridates, but through some clever maneuvering and finding an option that was not very obvious at all, we were able to get him to join our side, but we had to go get this contract that he had signed with Mithridates first.
I hope you will decide to find and destroy that contract. You have it. Thank the gods. You have struck a great blow for peace in our province. Apollon bore witness to my vow, and so to break it would be to invite my own death. I will send the messengers to Astratekos and Kitsikos immediately. Without us, Mithridates will be forced to abandon the siege within a week. Mark my words.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Is the reflection of the light on my glasses, like, distracting or annoying? If so, I can take them off. It does help me to be able to read everything a little bit better, but they're definitely not necessary. I'm not quite old enough to need them entirely. And normally I don't use them, and anyways, yeah. I just looked up and noticed that the lights are glaring pretty bad off of the lenses.
Please do. You have done Mysia a great service, and...
Good night.
Where are the rest of the priests?
They left a week ago. Said they would go north.
Why? It's cold up there.
They prefer the cold to...
In Latin, nouns and names change depending on whether you are talking about a person or to that person. For example, when talking to a legatus, you would call him legate. Oh, I guess I did say it wrong in the video then. I should have said legatus instead of legate. Oh well. What can I say? I'm not great with Latin. Alright, well, we need to return to Lucullus's war camp so that we can inform him of what we have found out from Cassius about the senator traitor. Treating your Praetorians in camp does not cost medicine. You can treat up to 3 characters at a time there. Yep, this is true. If you're treating them with a doctor or physician or somebody in your party while they travel around with you, then it does cost medicine, but you can actually use them in your party while they're being treated. Although you do have to be wary, because if an injury is too severe, they can die from it. So yeah, just be aware of that. Oh, we have unspent skill points. Let's go spend those right quick. All right, we're level 5. You can tell they count the levels in this game with Roman numerals. Bruce, all enemies within the area of effect will move out of that area. Huh, that's kind of cool. Force the enemies to move. I like that. Inspire now resets the target's cooldowns as well. That's kind of nice. I think we want that one. Because Inspire restores the action points, but you can only attack like 3 times, or I guess 6 if you have 2 different weapon sets, and that's like maximum. So if you've used all of your attacks, then this will reset the cooldowns so that you can continue to attack that turn. Which I think is pretty good. Shake it off. 20% chance at the beginning of your turn to automatically cure 1 negative status effect currently affecting you. Let's see, protect. The damage taken will be halved and shared with the protecting character. Oh, this is awesome. You can put this on your allies. Yeah. I think we're going to get this, and I want to put a couple of points into Harden to raise up our health. Yeah, this allows him to take damage in place of other units in the party, which is pretty awesome. I like that. And revive. Revive is definitely a necessity, I would say, in pretty much any game. Bestia, you are our best damage dealer. Dodge is kind of nice. Finish off an incapacitated character and inflict a -10 morale on nearby enemies. I think we're going to go with Slippery. Give him a little more survivability. The character's next range attack will deal slashing damage. Alright, alright. Alright, I guess we're going with Gracing Shot. Alright, and here we have our Sniper, which I actually think... I haven't really checked out the Hunter too much, I guess. The Hunter could be really good, though. We do need to get a character that's specializing as a Hunter. But Sniper, I think, is just going to be the best damage we can get for an archer. All right. Seems everybody else... Yeah, they're still all level 4. You do, characters that do participate in battle and whatnot with you do gain more experience than characters that do not. Not sure exactly how much more, but according to the tool tips, or I guess advice, that shows up on the loading screens. It's not a large difference, but there is a difference.
It's not. Marcus told me he's got it from one of the Centuriones who got.
What can I do for you?
Let's let them know about this traitor senator.
It is as I feared. Vitellius Scaevola is working with Mithridates, and no doubt his brother is part of this too. We must take action. Since the beginning, we were working with your father to expose Vitellius Scaevola and his brother. Alas, they outsmarted us both. Power is the most intoxicating wine. Unfortunately, it is also poisonous. It's been a long time since the Senate stood for the virtues of Rome. In a way, Scaevola and his brother are the embodiment of modern Rome. To eliminate your whole family. Your father and I were getting close to uncovering this conspiracy against the very soul of Rome. Getting married to your sister after Marcus's untimely death made Vitellius Scaevola your paterfamilias. A perfect play to get your family out of the picture. You should know that either Scaevola or his brother Lorco killed your father. There is no other explanation. We were so close to getting the family declared infames. I believe they must have felt cornered. In their desperation, they killed your father. That is why your mother sent you here. She understood you were in danger too. We will avenge your father and save your family. All in good time. Scaevola is a villainous bastard, but he is neither stupid nor careless. Never forget, the enemy is most dangerous when he is nearly vanquished. We shall expose him in front of the Senate.
How, Domine? We don't even know where he is.
By winning this war. He will be in Rome. All of this he's doing to conquer it. He won't be able to stay away.
What shall we do with Cassius?
Oh wow, we got the bots showing up in force now, huh? That's nice.
Wise decision, Domine.
There is another matter I would like to discuss. Let me know if you have a moment.
At your service, Legate.
You've taken to command as quickly as I had hoped. Success is not merely about choosing the right people. It's also about making sure everyone is fighting the same battle. I've been observing your legion closely, and I've noticed something that may be of great value to you. The cavalry of Mithridates is very heavily armored. Your own Equites has had trouble with them, but I believe we can turn this into a decisive advantage. Try this. Order your Equites to turn and ride away. Make it look like they are routed. Mithridates' cataphracts will not be able to resist giving chase. Indeed. So your Equites must eliminate Mithridates' cataphracts, and then return to the battle. Once the enemy heavy cavalry is exhausted from chasing your Equites through the heat, your men will turn and cut them apart. In war, nothing is certain. But this is a calculated risk. And if it works, it will be devastating to your enemy.
All right. Well, eventually there's going to be a battle between us and Mithridates. And whenever that battle occurs, I will definitely remember that advice.
Regaining control of Asia Minor is important, of course, but our primary objective is ensuring the safety of Cotta. There may be a way of saving him without combat. I have arranged a meeting with Mithridates' makers. Everyone wants something. Let us see what our enemy wants, and what we can get in exchange for it. In the same fishing village in Troas, where you found Cassius, Lamedontus agreed to mediate. We will meet at his villa and have an opportunity to taste his food. He serves his own people. Lamedontus is a wealthy man from a family who has always held great power in that region. There's a fragile political balance in Troas. It is in Lamedontus's best interest to keep everyone alive. You must learn about the art of negotiation. I think you should accompany me and take part in our conversation with Mithridates.
Not to mention the great opportunity this represents for us.
We could, but we absolutely should not. No one will bear any arms in the villa. And when it comes to poison, well, everyone knows Mithridates cannot be poisoned. As I said, we will just be there to negotiate. Lamedontus has a villa in Troas. We shall meet there. You will arrive unarmed, and on time.
You should take this flask anyway. You never know when you will need poison. You will not regret this.
Alright, alright. So we're going to possibly try to poison the unpoisonable man. It's a crazy plan, but it just might work. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Movement is unlimited until you stop moving? Wow. Hmm. All right, so veteran definitely seems the path to go to for status effects and crowd control. We've got a knockdown, and now we've got a stun, and we can weaken the enemy. All right. So we need to head back to Troas. Codex. Need a refresher? Check out the Codex in the main menu to reread any of the tutorials. Consult a full list of all status effects in the game, or pursue the glossary of esoteric terms. Enemies on the move. On your travels through the sun-baked landscape of Asia Minor, you have picked up on a few rumors and stories of a priest who some claims receives visions from the gods. Today you realize you are close to the place where the priest is said to live. Your more spiritually inclined Praetorians ask you to make a slight detour and speak with this man. The priest's name is Avarice. His acolytes welcome you with great respect and take you to the beautifully decorated cave in which he dwells. Oddly, Avarice himself seems unsurprised to see you. He had been expecting you, he says. He had a vision in the night that a great dark mass arose in the east and began to roll inexorably down the mountains towards Mysia. This can only mean one thing. An army allied with Mithridates aims to recapture Mysia. It seems you have a few days to prepare. Together with the priest, you discuss a few options. I think we're going to send Praetorians to warn the Legion. I don't want to spend the gold to do otherwise. You write a quick letter for Helvius Liberalis to bring with him. Then he mounts up and rides off towards the nearest Legion garrison to get them ready for the attack. Mysia is already well defended by the Legion garrisoned there. Hopefully your preparations will help your legionary maintain control of that region. Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so. Legionary. Here, let's take our sniper. Dun 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 dun. Don't forget to use tactical items. They can be used without spending action points and are often powerful enough to turn the tide of combat. Once crafted, you can easily replenish their spent charges in your tent. Yeah, I can say bandages are highly helpful, and even the pila is pretty helpful, at least against shield bearers. Oh man, I got super early for work today and went to bed super late last night because I was trying to get that video out. Starting to feel it. Let's head to this villa and see what we can learn about politics. I see he has replenished his guards. They do seem stronger than before.
Go right in. Everyone is waiting for you.
Welcome and well met. I believe I do not need to remind you of our agreement about the nature of this meeting.
Of course not.
I am well aware of the nature of your arrangement.
Delightful. Settle down then. And just to make it clear, you both agreed to not bear arms inside my villa. This rule is meant to discourage combat. Combat in this case includes but is not limited to hand-to-hand engagements. Seeing the young Logatus again, I feel the need to remind you that all of our rules are binding for your companions as well. Your violent tendencies will not be tolerated in this house. Your companions will be seen as the extension of your will, Consul.
If this is meant to intimidate me, I have to admit, Lucullus, you have done better than anyone else before you.
I'm afraid I do not know what you're referring to.
I see. Very well. Let us stick to that story then. I must say I'm impressed by this display of audacity, though.
So you've met before. Interesting, and surprising that I didn't know about this. It seems my ward is more skilled than I expected.
So it seems. Very well. Let us start. Tell me how I can help you.
First of all, Mithridates Megas, I am pleased that you came to meet me. There's a certain individual you've been keeping as a guest. It would make me happy to see him reunited with his family.
I'm sure that would make you happy and place you in a significantly better strategic position. Forgive me for being selfish in this case, but you should know that his release would certainly not make me happy. And I'm mostly concerned with my own happiness. Besides, I'm quite fond of my new friend Kota. Why would I let him go? He's a valuable guest. Certainly, you don't expect me to roll over and give him up to you.
Not at all. But my intention here is not to bring about your defeat.
I highly doubt that.
My intention is making sure we both win. Over the course of this war, we have captured nearly 1,000 of your soldiers, which are held in my camp as prisoners. I have no interest in feeding your men. We would both be best served by an exchange of hostages. One man for the lives of 1,000. I'd call that a fair trade, would you not?
An interesting proposal. But Kota is of immense strategic value to me. In order to make this trade, I would need to see my strategic position improved. I'm sure I can be persuaded into parting with your co-consul in exchange for, say, your departure from Asia Minor with all your legions. I doubt you'd agree to that. More soldiers can always be levied. Why would I care about a mere 1,000?
It seems we are at a momentary impasse. Order us some wine, please, and we will see if we can work through this.
All right. So here we attempt to poison him, possibly.
I have already prepared the best wine for my guests. We did not spare any expense.
I don't think we're going to poison him or try to poison him.
By no means. All food and drinks are to be served by me. Only that way can we guarantee the safety for the negotiators. Go now. I shall bring your drinks.
Ah, good wine. Refreshes the mind indeed.
These Asian wines are rather dry. I prefer those they make in Africa.
To each their own. I'll make you one final offer. I have no interest in handing over Cotter. But since you have shown goodwill, I may be willing to release 200 of your legionari in exchange for the release of 400 of mine. I have heard your people boast that each of your legionari is worth 2 of my soldiers. So this should be a fair trade.
A man is worth much more than his value in war. Each man has a value as a husband, as a farmer, as a citizen, though indeed a Roman legionarius is easily worth 2 of your soldiers in battle. One man is ultimately worth as much as any other man. I like that.
You speak as well as any Greek philosopher I have ever met. And your argument is strong. I will release 350.
If you accept the argument Malagatis has put forth, you must release a full cohort.
Fine, fine. A full cohort then.
We have a deal.
I am not in the mood to eat any longer. Stay and enjoy our host's hospitality if you'd like. Next time we meet, it will be on the battlefield.
That was some masterful negotiation. Well done. Go on, I'll stay here a little longer. I have some things I wish to discuss with our host, and some local delicacies I'd like to taste.
Alright, well, this thing. Okay, go ahead and poison him. I have a feeling everything would have went pretty poorly if we had done that. I was hoping to get to do at least one of the large, strategy, one of the large army battles. Show off some of the stratagems and just how they work for anybody who's watching who's interested in that. But we have not been fortunate enough to happen upon one of those up to this point. Although I do believe one is coming at some point. We were warned of it anyways. That should be where they're attacking. Earlier they had far more soldiers than that. I guess we can finally attack it. Maybe I misread or misunderstood the numbers earlier, but I had thought that it definitely showed quite a few more than that. Let's just go through a few days here. Ah, there's our battle. It's up here. Full of twisting mountain paths and deep valleys, the treacherous terrain of Asia Minor is occasionally difficult to traverse. Today, however, you are on a well-trodden path, marching at a brisk pace. Your procession snakes around the bend in the road, and you see a fallen tree blocking your path. There's a certain oddness about the ancient oak lying there, considering the diminutive olive trees standing around it. Avoiding this path will involve a certain amount of backtracking. Alright, so it's probably a trap. Let's take the lumber and see if we can spring the trap. Your Praetorians grab their axes and start hacking at the fallen oak. The work goes well until a band of soldiers emerge from the surrounding woods. They wear the colors of Mithridates.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? I think we're all in for a promotion, my friends. Kill them!
Battle, here we come. Water replenishes every time you return to camp or if you visit a well in your travels. So eliminate all enemies or escape the ambush. I do believe we can eliminate all of these enemies. So I would have preferred it if we had finished chopping down the tree first. That would have been nice. All right. We're definitely going to need to move here, so we're going to use our logistics skill. Up everybody's movement. Use our warhorn skill to up everybody's attack. We're going to heal here to try to get the high ground. Also, we'll be heading away from half of their forces, so that'll buy us some time. Actually not sure if we can make it through that area, and if we can't, then we might be in trouble. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Should have scouted the battlefield a little bit better there. Nice, nice. I can live with that. And so he's... Alright, let's see if we can't catch this guy on fire. Well, he deflected our attack, but he still caught on fire, so we did kind of okay, I guess.
We will win today.
No, I don't think you're gonna be winning today, guy. Oh, this is a pretty stout ambush compared to the others that we've faced.
They're over there. Advance. I see them. Let's get those bastards.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, we may have our work cut out for us, although most of them are pretty weak, only 10 hit points each. I do so wish we had some type of AoE damage, though. That would be nice. Ouch. Actually, we should be able to rain some death here, since these are all untrained troops. At least I think so. And maybe not. Oh, nice. We did get him. Heck yeah. That their leader, I believe. That burning should take care of her on her turn. I think that's what those olive leaf branches are there. I think that's what they're indicating, that she's the leader. At least I hope so. We'll do that. Yeah, I think we got this. These enemies are weak enough that we should be tight.
Having trouble, friend?
Help! There, see? It's not so bad.
Ooh, damn. That's a long range. That's a long range. Move over here. We should be able to see from here. Well, it was worth a shot, I suppose. See if we change our weapon sets, then yeah, we can use this 1-2 ability and finish him off. Or not. Actually, we can still shiv. Nice, nice. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Get over here. Still can't quite reach him. We can hit this one though. Nice. As far as I can tell, that's everybody except for that one archer, I believe. Oh no, there's one right here. So 2 archers in.
Lel! Come on! We can do this!
I believe we can. The fact that they were all untrained, so we got all of those extra attacks, was just awesome. That definitely carried the day here. What was that? Some type of crap? Caltrops, maybe? We're gonna find out. Yeah, it must be something like caltrops. Oh, yep. That it definitely is. Well, just mess you off then. Well, let's finish off. I doubt we're reaching firing up. Oh no, we are. All right, awesome. Hell yeah, nice. All right, we should be able to get some loot. Ooh, that's the first amulet that we found. Plus critical damage and fire resistance 14. Very nice. I think we are definitely going to have to up the difficulty though, because it's been a really long time since we had a battle that was even kind of hard. Of course, these random encounters like this probably aren't supposed to be that hard, but still. Difficulty was not necessarily the best choice for us. Here we go. Let's go grab their supplies over here. Now, this is one thing that I do wish THQ Nordic had done a little differently, because, I mean, this really just kind of slows down the pacing of the game. It's not like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous or so many other games where you would have to make some type of skill check or something, you know, to be able to unlock a door, or a perception check to actually be able to see it. This is just run around and collect everything. I think it would have been better, quicker, kept the pacing better game if after these battles you could just auto loot everything in the area and be done with it. And then we missed these two quarters over here, so we gotta go back. Oh, apparently several corpses, not just the two. At any rate, I do believe we are done now. So let's get out of here. All right, I do believe this is going to go ahead and conclude our live stream. We're going to stop it right here because it's getting hard to hold my eyes open. Anyways, thanks everybody for showing up. you know, hanging out, checking out the game. I'm really enjoying it thus far. And I definitely recommend this to anybody who likes CRPGs, especially ones that are more historically based instead of sci-fi or fantasy, as the vast majority of them do seem to be. So anyways, yeah, that's just kind of the thoughts that I'm having right now. We will be streaming this again, probably not tomorrow, but maybe on Saturday. So yeah, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can see whenever we do go live. All right, this has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.